Welcome to Vlogmas Week 3. I'm Tamlyn and this is Sewn on the Tyne, and I've skipped a few days. Yes, I have. The last you saw me, I think, at the end of Vlogmas Week 2 was Saturday, the 16th of December. It's now Tuesday the 19th, and yeah, I haven't filmed anything over the last few days because, to be honest, the last few days have been a little bit tough. Just Taylor's sleep really has been the issue. Taylor's sleep or lack of, and therefore mine and Sam's lack of. So it's been a little bit tiring, and yeah, it's just been a case of trying to muddle through, trying to plod on, trying to keep each other going, because you know how it is when you're tired and there's the potential to get ratty with each other, and so we're just trying to really be a strong team and stick together and get through it. And hopefully it's just a little phase that Taylor's going through. Everyone keep your fingers crossed, please, because we could really do with a good sleep. And yeah, he really needs some better sleep as well, because it's starting to affect him. I think he is exhausted. So yes, that's basically been the reason why I didn't want to force it. That's why, like, my whole thing with Vlogmas all along has been, I don't want to force it and feel like I have to film or that it's expected that I film. And if I'm not doing anything of any note or I'm a tired, exhausted mess, then nobody needs to see that. So yes, I thought I'd come back on because I'm feeling a little bit better today. I'm tired, but I'm feeling a little bit better. So what's been going on? I have a couple of dresses here that by the time you see this Vlogmas Week 3, you'll know what these are. So this is a blog post for Felicity Fabrics, which is going up tomorrow. It's the Leora dress by Vicky Sews. This is the Portia dress by Sew Over It, which I did in collaboration with the gorgeous Alison from Sew Like Dotty. I've been catching up on Alison's Vlogmas actually. I've managed to catch up to date now and I'm really loving it. So yes, that was in collaboration with Alison. I didn't get it made in time just because of Taylor being ill and not sleeping and things like that. Sewing time was limited. I didn't get it finished in time for our meal out last week, which is the goal. But we've got another meal out tomorrow. My Wednesday afternoon Sew Tune ladies, we're going out for like afternoon, like a lunch, early evening meal, 4:15 we're booked in for. And yeah, I'm going to wear that. So I just need to hem it. You can probably see the overlocker tails hanging down. I just need to hem the bottom. I need to hem the sleeves and insert the elastic and I'm done. But can I just say that I absolutely love that dress. I love, love, love it. And I think I may be making a few more Portias. I have other fabrics that I think would be beautiful in that dress. So yes, I love it. Anyway, I've got 2 advent calendars to open today. So let's go with Andrea's first from Beyond the Pink Door. What have we got? Oh, it's some gorgeous bias tape from the Specky Seamstress, who I love. And it says, make today all about you. You know what I need to do in 2024 is I need to start using my bias tape. I get the subscription every month and I've also got quite a few in my collection now. And I'm not in the habit of using it. And I need to be in the habit of using it, because to put these sorts of things inside your makes will just be beautiful, but I don't remember to. And because sewing patterns don't usually tell you to do a bias bound neckline or, you know, bias hem or whatever, that's usually a design choice that you would make. I just never think to do it. So I need to make a concerted effort in 2024 to use more bias tape. And what better inspiration than this? So thank you so much. And then I've got Ruan's today, and it feels heavy. Ooh. Oh my God. It's the cutest thing ever. And it matches my thumb almost. They could be friends. Oh, hello, hello, hello. This is Bernard. Nice to meet you. What can you be called? What should it be called? answers on a postcard. I mean, I'll forgive the fact that he's got a red and white stripy hat. I'll forgive that. But isn't it cool? I mean, the stripes go the wrong way for a Sunderland shirt, but you know, most of you are probably thinking, what's wrong with a red and white stripy hat? But Sunderland, Newcastle's biggest rivals in the world of football, wear red and white stripes. It's just a thing. Anyway, thank you, Ruan. It's a beautiful, beautiful ball stopper. And it's a gonk and it's just the best thing ever. I'm very excited. Right, I'm really sorry. Somebody commented on one of my videos saying it's a little bit distracting that you're not looking at the camera. Okay, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm filming on my phone. I've got it on reverse camera, so like front facing camera. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at you. I'm looking directly at the screen, when in fact the viewfinder, the little camera bit, what's it called, a viewfinder, I don't know, on your phone, the lens is there. So I should be looking at that really, but that feels weird to me. So I naturally just look at myself. I need to learn to look at that. So I'm really sorry if it is distracting that I'm not looking straight at you. Yeah, I'm really sorry. It's just, yeah, it's difficult to think where to look. Anyway, so I can't do it. I can't look there. I need like a little sign above it saying, look here. So I am going to go and have some photos taken in that dress by the Christmas tree, obviously. Why not use the prop while it's there? And I need to send those off to Felicity Fabrics for my blog post. Last minute Larry, as always. It's hard to get photos taken if you're not out and about. Yeah, it's difficult. So I need to do that. Need to hem this ready for tomorrow. Need to just pack a few bits ready for Sew Tune tomorrow. Oh, I'm a busy bee and I need to eat because I'm really, really hungry. So yes, I'm going to head off now. And just before I do that, I'm just going to put a little video in of Taylor just being adorable this morning. I won't lie, this morning was a very challenging morning. His behaviour was quite tricky. I think just overtired, and from like 5:30 a.m. had like 3¼ hours before I took him to school of him being quite difficult. But then there were a couple of moments of utter joy, and this is one of them.
Play over fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha 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 ha.
Good morning. It's just gone 8 a.m. and I've just finished at the gym. Now, I don't usually train on a morning. Excuse those bruises. Yeah, it was power cleans at the gym, and when you get a bit tired and your form's not great, you end up smashing the bar off your chest. I'm fine, don't worry. So yes, I had to train this morning because tonight we're going out for our Sew Tune meal, which will be really lovely. So I've done my session before work, so now I need to go home, shower, get ready, go to work this morning, and then Sew Tune this afternoon, and then the Sew Tune meal. So hopefully I'll be able to film a little bit of that for you. Bye. Hello, it is Wednesday afternoon and it's my sewing social this afternoon. So I'm going to take you along. This isn't the room that I do them in. Well, I sometimes do on a Thursday night, but I just came in here for a little bit of peace so I could talk to you. So I've just been cutting out 2 pairs of pyjamas for Taylor. One of them's for Christmas Eve. So I'm gonna go and film a little bit, show you the room, show you what everybody's up to, and then I'm gonna cut out something else. I've just arrived at our Sew Tune meal, so we finished our social and had a lovely afternoon. I got a couple of things cut out, and then we've just driven to the Falcon's Nest in Gosforth near Newcastle. I think I'm the last one here. I should really be the first one, shouldn't I? But I really had to be the last one at my social, so it didn't really work out. But yes, I'm going to head in now and have some lovely food and chat, and yeah, it's going to be really, really lovely. So I'll show you some bits, hopefully. So I'm back and it's been the loveliest day. The meal was lovely. We had some garlic bread to start, which was quite nice. That was Ursula's idea. And then I had king prawn skewer, like giant king prawns with garlic. And I had a feta, like grain salad with a beetroot tortilla. It was really, really good. And then because I'd had a really healthy main course, I had a little mini apple and blackcurrant crumble with custard and a peppermint tea for my dessert. So it was just a really lovely evening, really wholesome. And I'm home now. I've put Taylor to bed. He's exhausted yet again. And I've just popped upstairs because I thought I'd quickly open my advent calendar from Rouen. And then I'm going to film. I need to film the reveal of this dress, which I think will have gone up by the time you see this. So if you want to know all about this dress, go over and watch that video. It is my collaboration with the very lovely Alison from Socializing. So yes, I'm going to open day 20. Can't believe we're nearly at the end of this lovely calendar. Oh, thought it might be glass when I picked it up this morning. Aww, that's gorgeous. Now Taylor will think this is for him. That is gorgeous. Thank you, Rouen. Really, really a beautiful gift. So yes, that's today done. Tomorrow I'm working, and then I should really wrap some presents, shouldn't I? I think it's probably for the best really. I'm feeling pretty chilled about Christmas. I've seen a lot of people talking about the stress and things like that. I'm really, really trying to not feel that stress. I think possibly part of the reason I'm not mega stressed is that we don't host anybody at our home. I can imagine that being very stressful. So yeah, I'm just trying to kind of think Christmas will happen and then it will be done and we'll move on. I love Christmas, but yeah, it shouldn't really be the cause of a lot of stress for people. So I hope everyone manages to find some calm and some peace and some quiet moments this festive period as well. So yes, I'm going to sign off for today and I'll pop on tomorrow. Like I say, it's a work day, but I'll try and maybe come on and say hello. I've got my Beyond the Pink Door to open tomorrow and Rowan's, so exciting. Right, see you in the morning. Good morning. It is Thursday the 21st of December and I've just taken Taylor to school. He slept well last night, thankfully. He didn't come into us until 7:15, which was like, yes, that is brilliant. He came in saying the happy sun shines on his clock. So we used that clock. Rowan gave it to us actually, and it used to work really, really well for prompting Taylor and letting him know when he could get up, when it was time to get up. And then it just stopped working. It hasn't worked for ages, as in the clock physically works. It just hasn't been doing the job. And anyway, it's set to go on to sunshine at 6:35 a.m. at the moment. I'd like it to be a little bit later, but I'll take what I can get. So yeah, he came running through at 7:15. The happy sunshine's on, the happy sunshine's on. And he was so pleased with himself, and we were so pleased with him too. But I've woken up with a really bad headache, and I don't know if it's caused by, I've got pain in the back of my neck, which I don't know if that's gym related or sleep related, like if I've been sleeping awkwardly. So I've got the back of my neck and head is really sore, but it's given me a really bad headache. So yeah, that's joyful. So I'm just going to take some painkillers, head off to work for the last day. And just before I do that, I thought I'd open our advent calendars. I say our, mine. We've got 2 today. So we've got Andrea's and we've got Ruan's. I'm going to go with Ruan's first, which is very, very flat. Oh, these are gorgeous. So we've got 2 iron-on patches, which will, well, this will go on one of Taylor's items, so a jumper or something for Taylor. I'm having this one because look at that sparkle. I love it. Thank you, Ruan. That is gorgeous. Such a thoughtful calendar. All of the gifts are so thoughtful. And then Andrea's, I've got no idea what this could be. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. It's a coaster. It says, fill your life with adventures and friends. That is absolutely gorgeous. So, so beautiful. I love this calendar. I think Andrea and her team have just chosen such beautiful items. I've really, really loved it. So I'm going to head off to work. I'll show you another thing just before I go. So one of my lovely sew-tuners, Caroline, gave me a gift yesterday. It was all wrapped up, but I decided not to save it for Christmas because we're not here for Christmas, we're going away. So I didn't want to have to take lots of things with me. So I opened it yesterday, and it's this amazing sign which says fabricologist. It's probably going to be backwards for you on there. Noun, so it's like the definition of fabricologist: one who has perfected the art of stashing fabric, an expert accumulator of cloth intended for future use. I absolutely love it. So that is going to go up somewhere in here. So thank you so much, Caroline. I'm not sure if you do watch me, but if you do, thank you. I think it's time to go off to work. One more day. I really, really feel ready for a break now. I really do. Poor Sam's got tomorrow as well, but yes, after that we can have a little bit of a break. See you later. Good morning. Oh, I look a bit windswept and not the best, but it's Friday the 22nd of December. It's my first day off, and well, Sam and I were laughing about this last night. So he mentioned that I was off work today, and I decided to just reel off all of the things that I actually have to do today, just to kind of prove that I wasn't just going to be sitting around relaxing. I've got an awful lot to do. We're getting packed up to travel down to Oxfordshire this afternoon, and I've done no packing at all. I've got a food hamper to drop off with a family that we're supporting. I was going to drop off the food bank donation, but I've just looked and the food bank are closed today, so that's going to have to wait until after Christmas now. I've got lots and lots of things to do, loads of washing to get through. So yeah, Sam was just sort of laughing at me because he said I was making a very big point of the fact that I was going to be doing lots today. But he said all it came down to was the fact that I was off work. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll let you off then. Anyway, yeah, it's the 22nd of December. Taylor's gone off to school. He finishes early today, but my mum's going to come and pick him up and take him to the park, I think, so that Sam and I can just get sorted at the end of the day and get the car packed up and everything. So I'll take you along with a little bit of it, and then we'll be journeying down, the long journey down to North Oxfordshire this afternoon, which is going to be lovely, but it's a long journey. It's not too bad. I tend to drive because I get travel sick, so I tend to do the drive in, which I don't mind. But obviously, you know, for Taylor, it's a long way. So yes. Oh, my new video went up this morning, but by the time you see this, it'll be like quite a few days after. But yeah, new video went up, my Porsche dress reveal with Alison from So Like Dotty. So if you haven't watched that, do go and give it a watch. And yeah, I'll catch up with you a bit later. Actually, I thought I'd just turn you around and show you what we've got. So this is all of the components of a Christmas dinner, plus a few treats for the family that we are supporting this year. So I'm not sure if I've told you about it already. If I have, then we might just delete this bit out. But Feeding Families are the charity that we support every year, and they do an awful lot for families in the northeast of England. So if you are based in the northeast, you might want to check them out and see if you could support them as well. So they do a scheme every year where families can sign up to receive a Christmas dinner, and then donors sign up to donate a Christmas dinner to a family. So that's what we do each year. And yes, I'm going to go off and drop this off now. I need to go and collect some cream because we forgot to get cream at the shop yesterday. So I'm going to go and pick up some cream for them. So they've got that for their chocolate sponge pudding they've chosen for their dessert. I don't like Christmas pudding either. Does anyone else not like Christmas pudding, or is it just me? So yes, I never ever ever eat Christmas pudding. Yuck. Anyway, yes, off to get cream, off to drop this off, and then come back and start many of my jobs, Sam. All of these jobs that I have to do today. Hello, I'm back, looking dishevelled still. I think having a shower and washing my hair is the last thing on my list of priorities today, because at the end of the day I could do that when we get down to Oxfordshire. That is fine. But I was kind of thinking, oh, I've got loads of time and I've got not loads of things left to do. Obviously the packing, but other than that, I don't have loads to do. And then I suddenly remembered that I'm supposed to, I was going to reach them but they're over there, I'm supposed to be sewing up a pair of pyjamas for Taylor for his Christmas Eve box. They're cut out, I just need to sew them up, and they will whiz together really quickly. So I'm just threading the left hand needle of my overlocker into green thread for the pyjamas. So yeah, I suddenly just panicked and realised I hadn't actually done that. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. I'm just also going to open up my advent calendar from the gorgeous Ruan, and I think it's a mug. I do love a mug. I'll grab the fabric actually for these pyjamas. So it's this gonk fabric, the green gonk fabric, which is just beautiful. And then I've got red for the bands. So I'm just going to make him a little top and trousers, the same that I made him for his gingerbread man fabric, his gingerbread man pyjamas. I'm going to make those. So yeah, they're going to whiz together. Let's open this. I sound frantic, don't I? I'm all right. I'm okay. Yeah, I delivered the parcel to the food hamper to the family. I always come away from that feeling really, really emotional. We've done it for 4 years, I think now. And it always just, oh, I'm getting emotional now. I don't know, it just makes me realise how lucky we are that we are comfortable and we can afford to feed ourselves and our family, and you just never know what could happen, and anything could change in a heartbeat. But it makes me feel really good that we are able to help another family. Yeah, and I always come away feeling really emotional. And then we got home and we had a Christmas card from friends of ours, and yeah, there was a really heartfelt message in the card, and then that just set me off again. So just feeling a little bit emotional today. Let's have a look at this gorgeous present from Ruan. Oh, it's beautiful. It says reach for the stars. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Ruan. I've just been watching Ruan's Vlogmas actually, and I just want to reiterate something that she mentioned in her Vlogmas, which was how utterly grateful I am for everybody that continues to work over this period. You know, I've just talked about the fact that I finished for Christmas yesterday. That is in terms of me finishing at First for Fabrics. I do still have other work to do, like I have some YouTube stuff to do, some social media stuff, but in terms of actually physically going to work, I'm not back till the 2nd of January, and I do feel very, very lucky that that is the case. And for anybody that doesn't get time off over Christmas, just thank you so much for keeping everything going, and yeah, know that you are appreciated. And hopefully in amongst it all, you will get a little bit of downtime and a little bit of relaxation here and there. So yes, one other thing I just wanted to show you, a little parcel came through from Felicity Fabrics yesterday. So I am on their blogger team and they always send a little gift every year, and last year was a voucher, but this year is really, really gorgeous. It's from Generate and it's this beautiful little sewing brooch. I just think it's gorgeous. So thank you so much, ladies, if you are watching this. Should have put a spoiler alert in really for anyone on the team that hasn't received theirs yet. But hopefully by the time you see this, everybody will have received theirs. Anyway, yes, I'm going to get on with sewing up these pyjamas. I'll show you them when they are done. And I'm done, and that is my sewing machine, well, my overlocker, switched off for Christmas. I'm not even going to top stitch the neckband of this down, to be honest. So I've got a little pyjama top. I've got pyjama trousers. And then I cut this out of scraps from last year. It's just a little pyjama top. I didn't have enough for bottoms, but actually you might just wear it with trousers as like a daytime top. So there we go. The top pattern is the Brindle and Twig ringer tee, which is free. The trouser pattern is the Waves and Wild harem pants. So yes, they're both done. And then I just had a sudden realization that I've got my lashes appointment soon, so I need to leave in about 45 minutes, so I should probably have a shower before that point. So yes, that's what I'm going to do. It's super windy today. I'm just heading in to get my lashes done, so I'll show you when they're done. I've just arrived back home after having my lashes done. Just a little bit more floaty, fluttery, full. Floaty? Maybe not floaty. Fluttery and full is a better description. So I've just arrived home and now I've got, well, I was going to say I've got about an hour. We'd like to leave around 4. It's now 3 p.m. Ideally we'd like to leave around 4, but if we don't, we don't. It doesn't matter. We can leave any time. Sam's mum and dad aren't actually going to be there when we arrive later because they are on the last night of the tour. So Sam's dad's band, St Agnes Fountain, one of his bands, I've got their last night of their tour tonight. Is it Barton in Humber? Something like that. In Hull, I think it is. So they will be back in the early hours of the morning when they drive back from there. So we'll just see them tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'm going to go in and pack all of Taylor's stuff too and then get on the road. Hello, I'm in Banbury. We travelled down, it's Saturday the 23rd of December now. We travelled down last night, so yesterday evening, set off about 5 from Newcastle, got here about 10:30, and yeah, so it was just like getting Taylor to bed, getting everything unpacked, and then this morning we just had a chilled morning at home. Sam's now gone to the pub to play a game on his laptop with his friends. Civilization, if anybody knows that game. Taylor is with Sam's parents and I've come down to Banbury to the retail park just to get a couple of last minute bits. There's a TK Maxx, there's a Superdrug and M&S. I just need a couple of last minute bits for like stocking fillers for Sam, etc. So yes, I'm just going to have a little wander around here. I luckily managed to drive in and immediately drive into a car parking space. I thought it was going to be hell trying to find somewhere to park, and somebody with pretty much an identical car to this one just pulled out of a space, so I knew it was big enough for me and I drove straight into it, so that was great. So yes, I'm gonna go for a little wander around. I'm done. I just picked up a few bits. I didn't get an awful lot, to be honest. I fancied getting something like for Sam to wear, like a t-shirt or a jumper, but I just couldn't find anything that I liked or that I thought he would particularly like. So I got a couple of like little bits for a stocking, and I ended up getting a jumper for myself and a pair of jeans. I wear the New Look Tory mom jeans and they never have them in a size 12 regular fit, like regular length, whenever I go and look, which isn't very often, but I often look on the website. They're always sold out. And they actually had them, one pair, so I bought them, snapped them straight up. And then I've just popped into M&S and got something to have for my lunch. This looks incredible. I was going to grab a sandwich, which is just the quickest thing to do, but then I saw this and it's salmon, chopped salmon on a bed of rice topped with avocado. it just looks incredible and so fresh and lovely. So I'm going to enjoy that, and then I'm going to drive back to see my boys. It's really dark, so this lighting might be dreadful, but it's becoming a bit of a habit, me filming with Taylor sleeping in the background, isn't it? It's Saturday afternoon, it's like 4:30. So I think I mentioned earlier that Taylor woke up this morning at 6:45, which is good. I'm happy with that. But he hadn't got to sleep till 11 o'clock the night before because of our journey down. So he's had like 4 hours less sleep than he usually does. So I knew he was going to be exhausted. So when I got back from Banbury, I picked him up. I picked Sam and his friend up as well. And we got in the car and I dropped Sam and his friend off in Banbury to go and play pool. And before we even got there, and bear in mind it's a 10-minute drive, Taylor was asleep. So I've then come for a little bit of a drive, and then I've just pulled up in the car in a car park to have a little bit of a chill. I think I'm going to read my book for a few minutes, and then we'll be driving back to go and pick Sam and his friend up in about half an hour. So I think Taylor will probably sleep that whole time and just get himself a nice rest because then later on we're going carol singing. So every year on the 23rd of December in Adderbury there is a carol singing crawl. So it starts at 6 p.m. at one of the pubs, so it's like outside the pub, and then we'll move to a different pub and then a different pub, then it ends up in the final pub. We are going to take Taylor up for the first pub, so it's 6 o'clock for that singing, and then we'll see if we can go to the second one for a bit more singing. There's people playing instruments, it's like a big thing. It's all to raise money for charity as well, which is lovely. So yeah, we're going to go and do some carol singing, listen to some singing. I'm sure we'll join in, and then yeah, take Taylor home to bed. I might try and get a bit of an early night as well. Christmas Eve tomorrow, so I've got a few things going on. But yeah, I'll try and take you along for the carol singing as much as I can. I think you might like to see that, and it's a bit festive for you. For now, I'm going to go and read my book for a few minutes while this gorgeous little boy snores in the background. Just quickly, yesterday I bought some sweets from Marks and Spencer's. It was the first time I'd had them, and oh my goodness, the nicest, most delicious thing I've ever tasted, possibly. So today I popped in and I got some more because I thought I'll put them in Sam's stocking. But guess what I'm going to do right now? I just really fancy one, so I'm just going to open them and have a couple, and then I'll have to go and buy another packet tomorrow for his stocking. But although if he doesn't know that they were going to be there, although he does edit this video, so this is those, this is those, this is them, this is the delicious things. Peanut butter and caramel chunkies. Honestly, a taste sensation. Just had to stop and show you how incredible the sky looks. I'm not sure it's entirely showing up as well as it is in real life, but it looks beautiful over there.
Oh, yum, 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 yum. Wingspan, huh? That's good. Amazing. Yeah, we like Alice.
Hello. Saturday evening, it's about 9:30 now, and we got back from carol singing. Well, I brought Taylor back at about 8:15, I think we left. He had a great time, he absolutely loved it. It's such a lovely, wholesome, beautiful thing that happens. It really is lovely, and it raises loads of money for Catherine House Hospice, which is amazing. So yeah, I brought him back and we've just done the bedtime routine, and now I think I'm going to go to bed myself. I'm really tired. I'm going to take this opportunity to get a nice early-ish night, but before I do that, I just wanted to show you the incredible gift that came in the Beyond the Pink Door advent calendar today. I am blown away by this gift. I love it. So it was some Little Rosy Cheeks sewing labels, but these have been bespoke made, is that even a thing? Especially made for Andrea, and I wonder if it's Andrea that designed them, because we've got, it's the cat's whiskers and this beautiful cat with flowers on their head, and then we've got the bee's knees. Just the most beautiful labels. So you got 3 of each, and I love them. So the carol singing has now made its way, well, I think it's just finished actually, but I think they usually make their way indoors to the pub and then carry on the singing in there, so as not to disturb sort of people that live around here. So yeah, it's been a really lovely evening, but I'm ready for a bit of a sleep. Got a busy day tomorrow, so I will take you along for that. And yeah, night. We've come to Sainsbury's on Christmas Eve. We must be mad really. We've just got a few extra bits that we need to get, so yeah, we're gonna pop in and brave the madness. We survived Sainsbury's. You know what, it wasn't actually too bad, although there always seemed to be somebody standing right in the way of exactly what I wanted to look at, and people standing like with their trolley pushed up against all the food that they were looking at. It was just a little bit annoying, but other than that it was fine. Till was fine. The hard bit, which is what we're doing now, is trying to get out of the car park, so this may take a little while. Sam's driving so that I could talk to you. We are now heading over to Hook Norton Brewery, so we'll go and have a little look in the shop there and maybe have a little drink, maybe a nibble to eat, and then we'll be coming back over to collect Taylor and take him into Banbury. Oh, and I got asked for ID in Sainsbury's, which I was over the moon about, if I'm honest. Really over the moon, because I'm 39, so I was thrilled about that. Long may it continue. Where are we going, Taylor? To play with your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're far too fast for mummy. Oh, wiggly worm. Should we carry on?